I still look at this starting 11 and think, well, that is really, really strong. That's good enough to be competitive. I think if Arsenal can build on that performance last weekend, they'll win this one easily.
Well, welcome to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium for a North London derby between Tottenham women and Arsenal women. Of course, intent on reclaiming their crown as the top club in the country. Today, a friendly in name only. Teams go head-to-head, and ahead of kick-off, the two sets of players take a knee. There is no room for racism. We're underway at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Been a regular since signing back in 2017, the former Coventry player. She played second fiddle to a number of very good keepers at various clubs. Now gets the opportunity. He came into the job in November of last year. Good to see you on the side of Val. Need looking to show a pace, and Devilman here gets away from Neville. Twist and a turn. And Neville does well to win it back. Sadaval took over from Joe Montemurro. Also know that there's an awful lot of players missing that he's not had time to work with just yet. And some big names that are key to Arsenal's progress this campaign, including the likes of Vivian Miedema and Kim Little. Here's an opportunity maybe. Well, the whistle has gone, I think, here. Referee given here. I thought initially the whistle had gone for offside, but certainly the flag stayed down correctly so, and that's a really good challenge. Lisa Evans. Spurs have enjoyed fleeting chances no more. I mentioned that when they met here last season, Arsenal were already in front, and in the reverse fixture, a 6-1 success for the Gunners. They scored 3 in the opening 15 minutes. This is very different, as we see Patton get forward. Good-looking ball in, and that's a terrific finish from the youngster. Hennessy coming in from the left-hand side with a well-aimed header from close in, yes, but it still needed to be finished, and that's a really smart goal from Arsenal. She showed up really well in the opening half an hour plus here, stadium. Good movement once again down the flanks here from the Gunners. Patton with the movement off the ball, getting inside the penalty area. And that's a definitive header, isn't it, really? It's not the most straightforward. Yes, close in, but he's flying to the edge of the area by Leah Valti, but Arsenal might be able to pick this one up. That's really good hustle from Hennessy, who plays it forward for Mead. Options here on the right-hand side, with Lisa Evans charging forward, but good covering in the end. Been an issue, only one in the last 11 in all competitions at home. Zinsberger's come a long way here. Has she been injured in the process? Well, Arsenal continue with the keeper potentially needing treatment. This is Mead. Patton is calling for it. Hennessy inside the penalty area. Patton goes herself. Hennessy can't get there. Let's hope that Zinsberger is okay. Another really good move from Arsenal in that attacking third. Zinsberger's okay to continue. Well, she wanted to make it hers. Penalty area. Goldie left it. It's all a bit awkward, and neither player actually got a touch on that. We're underway for the second half then here at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And Arsenal win it back, and McKay with a delightful touch to get away from Morgan, and still comes forward. Needs a little bit of help. Here she is again. Reverse ball. Marnham. Oh, that's clever, but the finish is just off from Lisa Evans. Beautifully worked opportunity for Arsenal from Lisa Evans, but terrific movement in and around the penalty area. She wanted to take it first time. She had a little bit more time, in truth. Outside of the boot, just... and flicks it on. Hennessy likewise. Evans, and she got away from Harrop for pace here. No one inside the penalty area just yet. Now they're arriving. Mead wants it to the edge of the box. Patton to turn. That's got to be a free kick on the edge of the area. It's a wonderful drag back, great skill. She knows it. How about this for skill? Has to go over then under, and it comes. It's through the wall. Corpola makes the save. Realised that the ball was maybe going to jump hard and low, and that's good goalkeeping as well, because the Arsenal attackers were very, very sharp. Hennessy, McKay, Mead makes a run to the near post. Back here for Marnham. Oh, and the curler might spill here for Mead. It's still not completely been cleared by Tottenham. This is Hennessy looking for the curler. Couldn't quite wrap the right boot around it. Panic in the Tottenham backline here. Change incidentally, Scarlett Williams. There were going to be multiple alterations. Great to see Jem Beattie back. Play goes on. Good refereeing here. Arsenal comes streaming forward, 5-on-3 if they can move the ball quickly. Patton to the right-hand side. Mead has it, and it comes here towards Evans with a shot, and it's wide of the target. Well, terrific ball. She had to race to get to it. She was getting ever tighter. Really good play here from the Gunners. That's one or two half chances. This one may be better than that. Osin, dipping ball. Fair Coupler, who came on as a second half substitute at the start of this second period, has been the busier of the two keepers. And Arsenal come forward again. This is Evans. Mead inside the penalty area. Hennessy calling forward as well. The header, meanwhile, flashes over from Patton, who may well have got a bit of a whack there from Scarlett Williams. She's all smiles. She's coming on the blind side. You can see arm up. And the defender doesn't know anything about her, I don't think. Want to try and keep down. Looks for Hennessy, gets it back rather fortuitously and then slips rather unluckily. And suddenly, there's Josie Green coming forward. Now here's an opportunity. Addison with the shots! Short corner, McCabe and Mead look to plot Tottenham's downfall here. Penalty, was it? I think it's the correct call, because Mead had wriggled free and was brought down. Well, Tottenham supporters work corner routine here. Can't quite see it from that angle. Tottenham Hotspur Stadium here. McCabe with a strike high into the net. Wonderfully converted. Arsenal do have a second, and it's thoroughly deserved. And Katie McCabe, who was the creator-in-chief for the Gunners in the WSL last season, scores here from the spot. Under a strike. Against Chelsea. It's it against Tottenham. Very good pre-season over the last week. There's the challenge again. It's Naz on Mead. Right to make the interception, then Valti wins it back. Flag stays down. Mead on the move. Cut inside, Hennessy calling for it. And in comes the shot. Does that hit the crossbar? Is it flicked over the bar? Well, to say that Tottenham are tiring a little, but they've got all... here. Fortunately, well, she doesn't look like she's moving particularly big in the men's game. Gain revenge as such here, unless something dramatic happens late on. Zinsberger outside of the penalty area, not for the first time in this fixture, but she read that one perfectly well. And then Lena's won it back, and the keeper's in no man's land here. Well, it's not the worst effort. I think it was curling towards Rachel Williams. Final push from Tottenham players here, but it might go the other way. Hennessy racing forward, tries to slip it through here. First touch was okay, but the second straight down the throat of Kerpler. Substitute Giapponi just on. Combination play between the two young players. Artie. Brilliant ball for Jupp, who controls immediately. Can she put some gloss on the scoreline here? Kerpler pounces. Wonderful save, and then Harrop loses possession. Hennessy goes forward. It'll break for Patton here. Oh, that's a wonderful strike! Just when Tottenham thought that they cleared their lines, Anna Patton steps up and smashes it into the corner. Feel for Kerpler just a little here, because she made a wonderful interception come save just a few seconds prior to that. But Anna Patton, who has created one and scored another and has enjoyed a wonderful game in North London today, gives the Gunners a deserved penalty with a terrific ball, up controlled, out of her stride, terrific play. She looked like she did everything right. Credit Kerpler with a stop, then Harrop's looking around. Hennessy looks to get the shot away after Jupp won it back, and when it fell for Patton, brilliant technique, laces through the ball, in off the post, unstoppable. Executes it brilliantly. Now it's with Patton inside the full-back. Arsenal coming forward, looking for a fourth here. 3 inside the penalty area, might not need any of them. Surely there's another. There is another. And having scored the first, she's got the fourth. Hennessy, right place, right time. Poacher's instinct once again keeps up with play. Spurs struggling to get bodies back goal side. And Hennessy makes it Tottenham Hotspur. Make mine a double. Hennessy scores twice for Arsenal, who have beaten their North London rivals Tottenham by 4 goals to 0. The other side of our will be pleased with the performance of 1 or 2 youngsters and fringe first teamers and established stars. Lots of ticks in the right boxes.